Sheesh, that Starbucks must be so good. Her life depended on it. When a video starts with a sign like this, you know someone's about to do something stupid. Willfully walking into a lion's den still counts as a really dumb move, even if you're lucky enough to survive it. Hey, wait up. Hey. Thankfully, he had only minor injuries to worry about after. Hell, that was scary. This young kid must have seen too many superhero movies. Because how else do we explain a 6-year-old kid challenging a snake when he should be running for his dear life? The real hero here, though, is his mother. He screamed at the elephant and it demanded an apology. They're lucky that you got to apologize quickly. Here's what happens when you spend most of your life watching Tom Cruise movies. Shh! Don't say a word. It's either this bear is on a taco diet, or these two are so good at playing dead. She just saved him from a lifetime of trauma. Trust me, he wouldn't be able to watch Winnie the Pooh after this. How even the Grim Reaper must have been confused. It's either we just saw Paul Walker, or that guy had to be home before the game started. Here's what happens when you hire a novice forklift operator. When you work in a factory, everything is out to get you. If you call lottery winners lucky, what do you call a girl who walks into a mall with nothing, but walks out with 20-kilogram gold bars? When it's just not your time to go. It's just not your time to go. Talk about a close shave. That would have been a horrible way to go down, though. I mean, think about it. His last words would have been, "Thousands of people die from landslides yearly, but Sandman over here wasn't willing to be one of them." This badass just walked through a minefield, like she was walking through daisies. Strutting bold stamps, it'll make Lara Croft proud. Apparently she was testing an explosion-proof suit. Thankfully it worked. Safe to say, the only time you should turn your back on a big cat is when you got a bigger, better cat watching over you. This drive has somehow gone on to defy the odds. And at least a dozen laws of physics. Why bother taking the stairs when you're lucky enough not to fall this many times? Me when your mom when your mom meet me when mom when I guess we'll never know when your mom. Have you ever had a dreams that you had you what you could you do? The tree fell right into the road just after a cyclist drove past. Just imagine that. This cyclist had been a millisecond slower. All the king's horses and all the king's men wouldn't have been able to put them together again. He probably got his driver's license from the bottom of a cereal box. The good thing I thought I recorded ridiculous. That was absolutely how did you get a license? I don't speak elephant, but I can tell that this elephant is pissed. These two pilots deserve an award. Their planes almost collided, but they were able to maneuver swiftly and keep their passengers alive. It couldn't have been timed more perfectly. This guy's reckless road crossing might have cost him his life, but luckily the tractor's tire fell off just in time. Wow, that was close. This is why you shouldn't be out there driving while it's snowing. At least not at that speed. Is it just me, or does it look like he's done this maneuver at least a couple of times before? This excavator's quick response saved his life. This is a rather scenic and tranquil setting. What could go wrong? Oh my God. He knows. You know, and I know that the cameraman never dies. Trust me, he went to heaven and came back for a split second there. Umbrella guy here must have had a rabbit foot tucked into his pocket. Because what, in the incredible stroke of good luck was that? You don't want to find out that you're unqualified as an elephant trainer when you're face to face with a raging, wild elephant. There was no escaping from this elephant chase. But somehow he managed to escape without any injuries. How about this for some Hot Wheels? Who would have thought that motorbikes also came with built-in grills? Go the way, go the way. Let's be honest, driving at such manageable speeds help keep this situation non-messy. Common sense may just be the purest form of good luck. Most barbers will charge top dollar for a neat cut. But this low-flying pilot is looking to do it all, free of charge. This little boy's guardian angel clearly works overtime. You won't find a more fitting, literal application of luck. Before you leap, holy crap. Lucky for this blonde-haired swimmer, that shark had a lot on its mind, and would not be bothered by some trifling human. Here's a not-so-friendly lesson: to never cut corners or else you might end up taking down what you're supposed to be building. Did anyone call for some front row seats to witness a massive landslide? This must be what it feels like to watch the world crumble before you. I wonder what it feels like to be in such great company. That a grizzly bear having a rough day could sit next to you and share a quiet moment. Driver of this truck miraculously saved himself from turning over and skillfully avoided hitting the sign. Armed with a trident-like fork, this guy dove into the water with grace and pulled out not one but two fish. Go, go. You get it. Oh my, what do you think? Is that just dumb luck or incredible skill? Oh. This guy is so lucky. He only needs half a bowling ball to get a strike. While this reporter was talking about how the high school coach hit an amazing blindfolded half-court shot, he surprisingly made one himself. And beyond you. Did that really go in? When a sinkhole formed right behind this man, he sure was lucky his reflexes were on point. Watching. This is almost like the earth wanted to reclaim him, but dude was like, not today. Not today. This wheel popped off a race car before casually rolling down the track and landing perfectly on top of a stack of tires, as if it were a trick shot. You couldn't do it if you thought that was amazing. This one is truly a one-in-a-million moment. Just watch how the tire on car number 5 loosens and pops off the rim. It then rolls alongside the car, before remounting itself right onto the rim, where it belongs. Believe Nolan has a fall. And he loses the tire off the left rear. Or the right rear, and he goes back on. It's amazing. Did anyone get that on video? If this quick-thinking man wasn't in the right place, at the right time, it could have ended really badly for the cyclist. A surfer who had fallen off his board is rescued by someone on a jet ski only moments before a monster wave hit. And this crazy, lucky driver who came extremely close to crashing, not once but twice. As this journalist was reporting, on the 100th anniversary of the Azerbaijan Republic's army, one of the Apache helicopters began to lose control while flying right above her. But even though the helicopter almost crashed into her, she kept on reporting like a true journalist. What do you think is this pure locker talent? Well, this guy may have missed his shot. It turned into some incredible luck instead, as he did make it. Basically, impossible for his opponent to get the last ball in. This guy effortlessly caught a phone mid-air that had fallen out of the hands of someone on a roller coaster. Didn't quite manage the backflip, but did pull off a great plank anyway. When a student skydiver lost control and started flipping and spinning in the air, he sure was lucky. His talented instructor chased him down and pulled his parachute just in time, saving his life. This truck driver miraculously avoided overturning right in front of another truck due to strong winds. Trampolines are fun, but can become incredibly dangerous in strong winds. A military recruit froze during a drill, dropping the grenade right where they were standing, but thankfully, the drill sergeant reacted quickly and saved them both. A police car avoided an accident when the driver managed to swerve at the very last second. Watch these drivers really enjoying their good luck. Either this driver is extremely skilled or he's just incredibly lucky without knowing it. A singer catches a beer cup while crowd walking and drinks it like nothing happened. Okay, the catch may have been spectacular, but the guy who threw it all the way from the back road deserves some credit too. This guy was lucky to have his parachute with him as he trips and falls off a skyscraper. I don't think he's gonna make a runway. Not gonna make a runway. This incredible driver sticks the landing after going airborne during a drag race. He's flying down the track literally. You are taking the car. Check out how this driver makes an accidental trick look like it was on purpose. These guys rescued a fellow mountain climber and captured the nerve-wracking close call, all on camera as they realized the ice was quickly melting beneath them. They lowered a rope down to him, mere seconds before the ice collapsed. And we got a rope if you want it. Want a rope? We're set up for a pill. Can you hang on? Can you clip that to your harness? Okay, you're golden, thank you very much. He's climbing is fine. Got you, I still got you. Not going anywhere. The absolute worst possible thing to happen to this climber when they were standing on the top of a very steep mountain. Oh wow. Just watch how he remains calm and manages to dig in his axe to stop himself from falling. It is possible to become friends with wild animals. Just remember, they never really get rid of their natural instincts. So when this leopard's hunting instinct kicked in, it sure was lucky there was a tiger nearby to protect him. A tree feller pulled off his incredible stunt when the tree he had cut down landed upright. I don't think this hole-in-one was on purpose, because it certainly had everyone in disbelief. He would admit it was the pure shot. Like small our guy in the tower. He hangs with it at full 10 seconds before it moved. Mike's eyeing around the brain popping out of a skull over everyone else. These people spotted an unbelievable opportunity To win 3 drinks for the price of 1. From a vending machine, what do you think, Jeremy? It's gonna happen. Wait a second. When these guys were trying to make some basketball trick shots, one of them made the luckiest shot of all time. I'm not even sure if this is talent or luck, but safe to say, it's one of the greatest break runouts of all time. Imagine how his opponent must have felt after traveling all the way to the tournament only to go out without even a single shot. A flash of lightning struck so close to this man that he dropped his umbrella. The probability of a massive boulder hurling towards your camping spot is small but not zero. You got saved by this. And the moment captured here is no less lucky as this. Excavators were caused a huge rock to fly right towards a car. Apparently, the driver confused the reverse gear with a car horn.